racing down to make a meeting in Botswana. Going to struggle for time. I've got to meet this vet down there, Mark, who's going to take me out on a dairy farm. So, and it's about 60 k's away, and I've got about 40 minutes. So hopefully I'll get there okay without holding him up. So, but yeah, as I say, it feels just like home, racing from one meeting to another, but different country, same game. Donkey cart, quite interesting. I haven't seen many of them, but apparently you've got to watch out for donkeys. Oranges selling on the side of the road, lots of oranges. Oranges are pretty good because obviously they're going to be not contaminated. So apparently you've got to watch stuff on the side of the road just from a hygiene point of view. But what I've seen of Botswana, neat morning. I've just stopped at a bank this morning to get some money, and a couple of people just come up and chat and introduce themselves and ask you where you're at. Yeah, very friendly, very nice country, not a big security presence. Yeah, I'm really impressed with it. I like it. It's got a nice feel to it. On that pan, they're not statues. I thought they were rocks first, but they can't get that close to them to take a good photo. And that's the area. That's the pan. That's about all the water they've got at the moment. So it's pretty hard work for them. That one on the left is also not a rock, but one lying down in the sun. Not allowed to get any closer than this because I'm not allowed off-road, but there's a couple of bison in there, wildebeest just wandering through. There's a herd of them over there. A little bit closer to them now. Hard to see because they blend in so well. A few zebra just grazing side of the road. This is what they trying to eat. It's pretty dry in here, not much pickings. It's tough work, but they're in good order. Pretty cool feeling, really. There's you can't see anyone around. You're right out in the middle of nowhere. Can't see much around in the way of life, but does have a pretty isolated feel about it. Not sure whether we can see it in there, but there's actually a kudu buck sitting in there in those trees. You see him behind that little bit of tree there. He is. Just on his own, which is unusual, bit of grass in his mouth there. He's probably got a herd of cows somewhere. Little quail-like bird here. On the edge of this pan. And there's a little impala just there. Coming up to some impala just on the track here in front of me. It's quite good. I quite like them. They add a bit of interest around, and quite a nice little animal. Quite a big group, really. They haven't even noticed me yet in the car. It's quite funny. They just don't seem to notice you in the car. You get closer to the animals in the car than you do on foot. Guys. Couple of wildebeest here again. No, that's not a wildebeest. That's not sure what that is. I'll need to check that one out. It's a new one. It's a buck of some sort. Coming up to a whole lot of wildebeest here again, just wandering across the road. interesting. It strikes me that these cattle are in better order when the feed's lower, the feed's short, so they're cropping down low, and I think they're getting a better nutritional quality, which is consistent with their own sort of practices. You'll probably find the same. We find better managed shorter rotation grasses, or grasses that are maintained in a tighter rotation tend to have better quality. Look after the cows better.
Group of giraffe across there just look so graceful going across the horizon. It's neat to see.
In front of me, I'm thinking it might be some hyena, or looks like there's been a kill there. There's certainly some vultures under the tree there on the right. Might be hyena. We'll see. I'm going to just drive a bit closer and see if I can get a bit closer to them. Just, yeah, it's certainly a dog. Looks like there's out there. So I think just like to maybe get a... Here was a dead giraffe, and they're just slinking off from the dead giraffe. I think the giraffes might have taken over as my favourites actually. A couple of guys just nibbling on the top of the trees there with a bunch of eland around them. Quite cool. Amazing the way you just drive along and then you see these heads over the top of the trees, and there they are. Quite a lot of eland just moving around through here. Pretty settled. Night 3 in the tent. I'm getting better organised. The camp tonight's quite different from last night. It's wide open right on the edge of the pan out here. So out here we've got a big pan, and sun's just set on us. Beautiful sunset, but it goes really quickly. It's down. 10 minutes it'll be pretty dark. Camp's good. Fire going, ready for dinner. Having stir fry left over from last night, and mohiao potatoes, and a few other bits and pieces I might be able to... Wouldn't believe it, I'm just driving along and just about hit this guy sitting right on the side of the road. Listen, see my cat. He's just waiting in there. He's just crazy. He's just like he's waiting for me to go.